For somebody who doesn't know hockey, it's hard to describe to them. It's heaven for us to be able to play this game every single day. It's freedom on the ice. You step on the ice and nothing else matters. It brings you back to when you were 5 years old. We did this before we were even in school.
I did it so much. I was outside playing as much as I could, and you know, there's just something about playing outside. The game is so pure there. And when it's that cold and you're sweating, you're freezing, and you know you have to go home, but you just want to keep playing. That's what the game's about. That's what we all remember.
Once a year, the game of hockey returns to its roots in the great outdoors. On New Year's Day, two cities and two proud teams will brave the elements and collide on an ice-covered stage in front of the eyes of the world. This is the preview to 24/7 Penguins Capitals Road to the NHL Winter Classic.
It's got Crosby. Can't get it there. The net. He scored!
This year, the Pittsburgh Penguins and Washington Capitals are among the short lists of frontrunners for hockey's ultimate prize, the Stanley Cup.
Unbelievable.
But before discussions of postseason greatness can begin, each team must successfully navigate the ups and downs of an 82-game regular season. All these games are played in the comfy confines of indoor arenas, but one game is special. Each season, the NHL selects two teams to compete outside in a converted stadium packed with 70,000 die-hard hockey heads.
Force a shot, score!
It's an event that harkens back to the roots of the sport, a New Year's Day extravaganza known as the Winter Classic.
Playing in the Winter Classic, I think, is going to be quite an experience because from what I've heard of 60,000, 70,000 people in sort of a bowl-type atmosphere, you hear a whole different sound than you would in any 18,000-seat arena.
Playing outside, just like we did when we were kids in the backyard, is going to be awesome. We've watched the previous classics, and we've seen the snowfall in Buffalo, and we've seen the game in Boston last year.
We all dream of playing the NHL, but we never think it's possible to play in front of that many people in one game, especially outside. So as much as it's just a game, it's a celebration of the game too, and I think people can really see that.
This year, two dynamic teams, the Pittsburgh Penguins and Washington Capitals, will have starring roles on HBO's Emmy Award-winning reality series 24/7.
You can never get overconfident. Just always truly believe in yourself. Believe in your skills. Let me speed it up for you. I'll speed it up for you.
When I checked the pad, it felt hard.
Yo no sabía y no sé lo que tenía ese evento vendaje.
The commissioner flipped it open, and a block fell out of it.
What do you think of us? Stupid? You know, like, oh, coach, put my hand rough in my hands. I'm gonna close my eyes.
24/7 pulls no punches as the series continues to expand beyond the ring.
It's everything you'll want to see in sports. And I thought if we ever do this in hockey and do it with a hockey team, it'd be great for our game, great for our team, great for our players.
On New Year's Day, the Pens and Caps will face off at Heinz Field, home to the Steelers. Separated by less than 200 miles, Pittsburgh and Washington are neighbors who share a passion for the game. But make no mistake, there's nothing political about the way these two teams feel about each other.
It's no secret. They don't like us, and we don't like them.
And a little extra. Shoves and sticks.
I think it's gone to a new level. You have Ovechkin and Crosby, which everybody's talking about, and you also have Malkin, and you also have Backstrom, you have Green, you have Fleury, you have Varlamov, Newverth.
I just can't stand him. I like to play them, and games have been so intense against them. The more guys you can piss off in that team, the better.
The teams have a history of clashing, and the teams have had recent history of clashing.
With 3 Stanley Cups and a talented roster led by superstars Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin, the Pens are on the cusp of creating their own dynasty.
Carried on by Crosby.
Crosby is the superstar player here, but he'll be the first to admit there's so many other people that go into making a team here.
There's a lot of tradition here. There's always been huge support for teams here, and I think it's a big part of it.
The Caps are led by superstar Alexander Ovechkin, arguably the best player in the solar system.
There aren't many guys like Alex Ovechkin in this league.
Ovechkin is
He never stops coming at you. He'll attack and attack, and he'll go through you or he'll go over you.
Despite being preseason favorites, the Caps have yet to win a championship. It seems fitting that the league's marquee matchup, Pens versus Caps and Ovi versus Sid the Kid, will face off at this year's Winter Classic.
They're the best players in the game. Anytime they cross paths, there's a hesitation to see what's going to happen here.
When either one of them wins, it's like a dagger in the other guy.
They bring out the best in each other. Just the fierce competition between the two. You can almost find yourself being a fan while playing the game because you just like to watch two talents that are that good.
After first year, it was every single day, like I have this question and he have this question the same, so.
When we play each other, it's a bigger stage. Do I want to win a little bit more? Maybe, but hockey's hockey.
Hockey is indeed hockey, and the league is filled with players for whom the designation tough is a serious understatement.
Hockey players are warriors. They take special pride in being tougher than any other sport. I've seen more guys playing with torn knee ligaments and broken ribs and broken legs, broken bones.
It's standing operator procedure to say, patch it up, I'm going back out there.
You look at Eric Belanger, he gets hit in the mouth, loses 7 teeth, and he's on the bench pulling his teeth out so he won't miss a shift.
I'm gonna play the game tough. Just the way he plays, play hard.
I probably have about 150, 200 stitches in my face, probably.
For the first time, 24/7 will focus its cameras on 2 teams during the regular season. Going behind the scenes and inside the game, 24/7 will have a 4-week all-access pass to the NHL and this intense rivalry.
We've got to come in here on an angle. That's the way we want to play. So wingers, get out there. You're not going for the block, you're running right through them.
So before the Zamboni smooths the surface and the puck drops, viewers will get an exclusive look at the players and their lives, both on and off the ice. For 2 teams ready to state their case for the cup, a little extra primetime exposure adds fuel to the Winter Classic's fire.
It's going to be awesome to have hockey exposed that way, to have fans see behind the scenes, see the players, see what they do every day, see the intense action intermixed with what happens with the team and travel and meetings. I better be on my game.
24/7 has created an absolute buzz. The conversations when I would tell the guys that we were going to be on was, no effing way.
Everybody wants to be in the show, you know. Everybody wants to say, like, call their friends, call their parents, say, hey, watch this HBO, I'm gonna be there. Like, some people, they know what we're doing on the ice, but they don't know what we're doing off the ice.
You're going to get to know these guys in the shows, and whether you're interested in hockey or not, you're going to want to see if they follow through.
When you see what the game means to each player, I think people will have an appreciation for that. I mean, everyone doesn't have to love hockey, but I'm sure everyone has a passion in life, and if they can, connect to someone who cares that much about what they do, then I think that's going to be an easy connection there.
As a professional hockey player, everything you do begins and ends with a dream. It's a dream filled with power and precision, where the ultimate goal is the goal. For two legions of remarkable warriors, the journey begins now.
It's the best sports in the world. It's the best profession in the world.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, it's crazy.
The game goes so fast. I mean, you have to be on top of your game like every second, I think.
I think it's the greatest sport in the world. I think the players that play it are the best athletes in the world.
It's a roller coaster every day.
It's edge of your seat kind of game. It's just exciting to watch.
Awesome. Bring it on.
24/7 Penguins Capitals, road to the NHL Winter Classic.
We'll all play against each other. It's a great battle, and you know, two great teams play against each other.
With the rivalry of Pittsburgh and Washington, I think that this is a big stage and it's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it's going to be a great celebration for the game.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's pretty awesome.
It's going to be sick.